Okay, let's get into it. We're talking about something pretty iconic in the RC world today, the wheel bus.
Ah, yes. The classic yellow school bus body, but, jammed onto something totally unexpected, like a high-performance chassis or maybe something huge.
Exactly. It's this wonderful, symbol of absurdity that people just love.
It really is. But what's interesting, I think, is the market around it. You'd almost expect one of the big guys, like Traxxas or Arma, to have a ready-to-run monster bus, right?
Yeah, you would think so.
But they don't. And that absence, it kind of defines the whole niche. It means if you want one, you can't just grab it off the shelf.
Right. There's no single easy answer.
Nope. You basically have to choose your path. There are like 5 main ways people end up with a wheel bus, depending on, well, how much work you want to put in and how much you want to spend.
So that's our mission for this deep dive. Break down those 5 pathways for you. It really shows how getting one forces you to decide what kind of hobbyist you are.
Okay, path number 1. This is for the truly dedicated modeler. We're talking about the Tamiya King Yellow G601 kit.
The King Yellow, right. That's not a ready-to-run vehicle at all, is it?
No way, it's a kit. A serious one.
The G601 chassis is pretty unique. It's got this complex gear-driven 6-wheel drive system.
6-wheel drive.
Yeah, and 3 differentials. It's all about stability and climbing power. They say it can handle, 40-degree slopes.
Okay, that's impressive engineering. But it sounds like a lot of work. You have to build the whole thing.
Every single piece. And then you still need to buy all the electronics separately. Radio, speed controller, battery, servo, the works.
So why? Why go through all that hassle if the goal is performance? Why not just get a fast, ready-to-run truck?
Well, for the people who buy this kit, the build is the point. It's about the satisfaction of putting together that intricate 6x6 system.
Ah, okay, so the engineering itself is the appeal.
Exactly. It's the novelty, the complexity. It's for the patient builder, the fabricator, not someone looking for instant speed gratification. Gotcha. So if that intense kit build isn't your cup of tea, what's next? This sounds like a totally different direction.
Totally different. Pathway 2 is the custom aftermarket build. This is probably more common for, bashers.
So taking a chassis you already like, maybe from Traxxas or Arma, and sticking a bus body on it.
Pretty much. But even here, you hit this kind of fork in the road, a difference in philosophy, really. It comes down to the body choice.
Okay.
You've got 2 main options. First, the classic, the Parma PSE school bus. It's clear Lexan, you paint it yourself, usually 110 scale.
Right, for that nostalgic scale look on a monster truck.
Exactly. That's for someone who values the, scale realism.
But then there's the other end of the spectrum.
Completely.
Yeah.
You have bodies like the Pro Body RC Unbreakable bus. These are pre-colored, made of this super flexible material.
Designed to take a beating.
A serious beating. We're talking stuff engineered for 6S, even 8S brushless power. So choosing between Parma and Pro Body RC tells you immediately.
Tells you if you want a cool-looking model or something that just will not die when you launch it off a ramp.
Precisely. Scale accuracy versus pure indestructible performance.
Okay, so we've covered the serious builders and the customizers. What about the other ends of the scale?
Right. Pathways 3 and 4 swing way out. Pathway 3 is the toy-grade RTR market. Think driven by Batat, maybe 1.18 scale stuff you find in department stores.
The ones that look kind of like hobby RCs but aren't.
Exactly. They use that hobby-grade illusion. Lights, sounds, looks the part. But underneath, super simple, often full lock steering, just turn left or right, no in between. And slow, maybe 12 kilometers an hour, tops.
So for kids or very casual play, not for upgrading.
Definitely not. Then Pathway 4 is the polar opposite, the custom micro scene. Think axial SCX24 crawlers, 124 scale.
Micro crawlers. People make tiny bus bodies for those.
Oh, yeah. Because there's no ready-made micro bus body, people get incredibly creative. These aren't about speed at all. They're slow technical crawlers. Builders put in amazing custom work, sometimes advanced brushless systems like Furatech, but it's all for precision, for slow, controlled maneuvering over tiny obstacles. It's like peak fabrication in miniature.
Wow. So from a complex Tamiya kit builder to someone 3D printing a tiny bus body for a microcrawler, that covers a huge range.
It really does. And that brings us back to the main point. Choosing a wheel bus forces you to define yourself within the hobby.
Yeah, you have to ask, am I the patient kit builder?
Mm-hmm.
The power-hungry basher? The microfabricator obsessed with detail? Or just someone who wants a fun toy off the shelf?
Exactly. And maybe the final thought here, the really telling thing. is about that Tamiya kit.
The King Yellow 6x6.
Yeah. The fact that one of the most mechanically complex, intricate kits Tamiya sells, this gear-driven 6x6 marvel, is popularly paired with a, let's be honest, slightly goofy school bus body.
Yeah. It is a bit strange when you put it like that.
It suggests that for this part of the RC community, the story, the novelty, the unique engineering, that's often more valuable than just, say, mass appeal or pure speed.
So the weirdness is the selling point.
In a way, yeah. That demand for something unique, something novel, it pushes innovation in these really specific, interesting directions rather than just everyone making the same thing. It keeps the hobby interesting, doesn't it?